This is Monday morning. This is Ruben Lowing doing my little leadership talk. All right. This yesterday there were like four different Zoom trainings. Three of them were at the same time. And so one of them was the 7 steps, one of them was workshop 3, and the other one was on campaign manager. Okay, so I'm like, okay, I decided to go to campaign manager, right? And it was hard to follow, but it got me to dig into my campaign manager. So I got my campaign manager all set up. Now there's how to shift your contacts from whatever, Google or whatever you have, Yahoo, whatever, to campaign manager, and then integrate with the Salesforce. Um, I'm gonna master that today, right? I had to do this when I switched my phone service. Um, I had to take everything was in Google, and there's a way of taking all your Google contacts and transferring them to Excel, and then taking that Excel file and dumping that into whatever you want. For me, I did it with T-Mobile, put it on the T-Mobile website, and now, bam, all those contacts were in my phone. Now, there's a way of doing it where you can do it into campaign manager and Salesforce, which I'm going to rekindle that strategy, and I'm going to do a video on that. Okay. Now, with that said, what's really sexy about um, what we're doing right now in conjunction with campaign manager. So, uh, so I got a team. This is a small team. It's about 6 people, right? And they're not playing. They're not totally plugging in. Okay. And so I tickle them like every time there's a Zoom call, right? And I got some that have participated, a couple times, and getting it right. But this is a smoking tool, right? So I have some people that are, they want to get out of debt, right? I got another guy that, he wrote a book on personal finance, and so debt management and personal finance things are of interest to him, okay, because that's where his interest is, right? He's an expert on that, right? He teaches classes at his church and everything, right? And then I got another one. I got a couple of them that, they want to improve their credit. They want to buy a house. All right. So a lot of the things that we are these Zoom calls address that. With the 6 different classes that we have on, through the financial literacy campaign. Okay. But then also in Campaign Manager, they have all kinds of articles about, preparing to buy a house, getting out of debt, starting an emergency fund, saving money. It's there's a lot of tools, right? And so you can, through Campaign Manager, you can target the people, and then so Schwan Wynn, head coach, has been talking about getting to know your people. All right. And I've been harping on this for a while. You got to figure out what it was that got somebody interested in our business. Okay. For me, I didn't know how much money there was in this business. I just knew I had a whole bunch of people as a mortgage broker that were jacked up in their finances, and they were never going to pay off all their debt and retire, especially when they bought a new house, right? Or they just took a cash out refinance and they added to their debt, right? I mean, I knew I had a bunch of people that needed help, and I saw this company as a way to helping them. Okay, and I have some people. Um, I have somebody who's first thing she says is, I like to help people. I'm like, oh, this is it, right? And so we have a lot of ways of helping people. So when you get your campaign manager going on, it gives you one. It looks much more. It looks nice and professional with the pictures and the way they do it. And then, when you send them links to the articles or whatever that are available through the campaign manager, and you can even send them the PDF for the presentation, right? I mean, there's a lot of, so you can now, when I call people, and this is my new script, say, hey, how's it going? How are things? How's it? How's this affecting you? Well, it really affected our business, but in a good way. All right. So I got, I went to, 4 trainers academies, got, certified as a financial literacy trainer, but then this changed everything. We used to do our workshops every Tuesday night at 7 and every Saturday mornings at 10, but now because of this, we can't do them. But they started doing the presentations via Zoom, and it quadrupled the participation. And now they're, instead of having just twice a week, man, there'll be 3 or 4 a day, and and you can pick which one you want to pay attention to. Like yesterday, there was the one call for college, preparing for college and goal planning. Then that one, it had a limit, and I couldn't even get on it. And then they had, at the same time, they had workshop 3, and then they had the 7 steps, and then they had the campaign manager. So I chose the campaign manager. Okay, but you can, whatever you think you need to do, you can get on, right? And then you don't have to be on the call with the people that your prospects or your team, all right? You don't all have to be on the same call. Okay, everybody can choose the one that is right for them. So, we got these coming up. Which one do you think you'd like to would be of interest to you? And then you send it to them. And then you follow up. This is smoking, all right? And then just like inviting to meetings, if they come, what do? You schedule a follow-up, right? And then if they don't come, what do? Hey, no problem. Tell you what, maybe you and I can get on Zoom individually, or if we have another Zoom going on, our local offices does some once in a while. Tuesdays and Saturdays we still do them, but we do them via Zoom. Would one of those days work better for you, or or you and I can do it individually. I've done this a bunch of times. I know the process. Okay, and it's so soft. All right, and you're helping them. I mean, if they missed it, it's not like, oh, I thought you said you were going to be, it's, hey, no problem. Life happens. People got things to do. If this is information that you wanted to get, I mean, you were interested in, why don't we schedule time? And you schedule time, right? And then don't waste it. Get other people on. If you're going to do a call, let the whole team know, right? But This lights a fire. All right. I mean, it's like it just keeps going, and then and your team, they're not paralyzed. Everybody can do this. Everybody can invite somebody. Everybody. You know, if you get your campaign manager going, you can it does a lot of heavy lifting for you. All right, you can hit every time you talk to somebody. You get their phone number, get their email, all right, and get authorization to get them this information, right, and invite them to suggest to them that they invite other people that want to know about their kids' college or getting out of debt or buying a house or all of these things. All right, paying off their debt, paying off their mortgage in 5 to 10 years without increasing their monthly payments. You're a real estate agent and your mortgage broker aren't telling you how to do that. Okay, they're just if they did, they'd be doing a better service for you, right? And so if you're a real estate agent or a mortgage professional and you're seeing this, add more value to what you're doing, and we can do that. That's what we're offering. All right. That's my leadership talk for today.